They all got confused with this person, this being, this whatever he or it is. They was confused. They told him to hurry up. They told him that he only have one life to live. They told him that tomorrow isn't promised to no one. These were their words, that tomorrow wasn't promised to anyone, you see. So he just stood there and he looked at himself, and he was kind of just, I guess he was paralyzed a little bit because of what he was hearing. See, because what he knows by fact that he would never know death. You see, he would never know death. You see, now he will have a thought of it before his last breath, but he would never know it. You see, he will fall into a sleep. You see, he will fall into an eternal sleep until the calling comes through the waters and wake him or her up. You see, this is his glory. This is his promise of everlasting life, you see, and the many garments that he may wear, you see, that's going to hold his data and energy. You see, when he returns, he may have a different face. He may have a different, you know what I'm saying, outward hue, you see, but the spirit will always be the same. It never dies. So when you hear somebody say, tomorrow ain't promised to no one, you see, they basically telling you death be upon you. You see, that's what they're saying. Death be upon you. You understand? You see, you have to know that you have life. You have to know that you live. And through the 4 counts of your heartbeat, it's okay to walk in a 4 count so you can listen to the rhythm of the universe. You see, you always pay attention to your heartbeat, you see, because it lets you know the timing that you own, that you're on, you see. Don't be afraid. Try not to be afraid. Try not to listen or regurgitate the things that other people are saying, just like the Ankh. Just like the Ankh. How you see a lot of people holding in their hand, you see, the power, the intuition, and the power and the magnetism of the woman, you see, and then they have their own definitions of what the Ankh is. You see, common sense will tell you that the loop of the Ankh, of the cross, is a cradle. You see, it's fat. It has been fattened, so it's open, so life is about to begin. And when life comes down, it comes head first down the canal. So the shoot or the stem of the Ankh is the canal. And right there on both sides, left and right, the positive and negative ovaries. You see, positive and negative ovaries. That's all it is. And if you want to see that same pattern, the only thing you have to do is look at yourself in the mirror, or look to your mother and see the center of her brow, and see her 2 eyes that's like ovaries, you see, and see her nose, which is the navel, and see her mouth, which is the womb. You understand what I'm saying? These are understandings or maps of the human being, and later on they perverted this shit, you see, and that whole, all these kingdoms failed because of this perversion. And this is what we're doing right now. We're perverting everything of the woman. You see, everything, all the power and intuition of our mothers, we are perverting. You see, you even have men who wants to be like mother. You see, why don't you use her armor that she gave you as a man and protect her? You see, and protect her. You see, every powerful nation on this planet has, they call their nation she. She is a great nation because of what's in her, the power of what's in her. You see, Now you have to understand, what are you? Are you a soldier or are you a lamb? It's okay, lambs live too, you see, but don't condemn the soldiers who's going to protect the lambs. You see, because these soldiers wear manes and they call lions. You see, they call lions. All right, 3965. Lion 3965. Life 3965. Okay, both of them. Both of them. Both of them. Life and lion, the same thing. All right, take the 9 out, it's 365. It reads cow. 365, it reads cow. You see? That big body right here, that big body before you right here above your head, that's called a cow. It feeds you, it feeds everyone. You see? Vitamin D. That's the real cow. In a minute.